Hey there, my presentation's on the brainstem and respiration. Our respiration of the human body is controlled by the brainstem. The three parts, the midbrain, the pons, and the medulla oblongata, all have different roles in the controlling of the respiration. The brainstem is also responsible not only for breathing, but swallowing, heart rate, blood pressure, being awake, and sleepiness. In the brainstem, the medulla oblongata plays a huge role. Neurons in the medulla oblongata and the pons control unconscious breathing, but the medulla oblongata senses and detects carbon dioxide and oxygen levels in the blood and then determines what change is needed in respiration. Breathing depends on repetitive stimulation or contraction of the skeletal muscles and the diaphragm. Those skeletal muscles are their intercostal muscles. The medulla sends nerve impulses to the heart, diaphragm, and intercostal muscles, telling them about the increased need or decreased need for oxygen in the body. There are three groups of respiratory centers in the brainstem. The ventral respiratory group, or the VRG, is located in the medulla oblongata. This VRG sets the rhythm of inhalation, and it sets the primary rhythm. The DRG, which is the dorsal respiratory group, is also located in the medulla oblongata. The DRG receives input from the body, and then it tells the VRD to change its rate or to modify the respiratory rate as needed. The last group, the pontine pneumataxic center, or you can just call it the PRG, the pontine respiratory group, is located in the pons. This group maintains the inhalation and exhalation. It can adapt the breathing rate and modify it. The PRG also receives input from higher functioning areas of the brain like the cerebrum. The PRG might adapt the respiratory rate for things like sleep and exercise. So I just included an extra little slide here on how the brain controls respiration during exercise. The muscles are used significantly more, so the body demands more oxygen. That's where the medulla oblongata, like I said before, would send a signal because it senses the need for oxygen. So the medulla sends the nerve impulses to the diaphragm and to the heart about the respiratory muscles, which is the diaphragm is one of them, about the increased need for the oxygen in the body. Your heart and lungs, start working more. Even though this section and this discussion is about the lungs, the heart is included in this because it has a pulmonary side, like we learned about in our last chapters. The heart has to beat faster to deliver more oxygen, and we have to start breathing more heavily too. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hoped it helped you as a study guide. Thanks.